Hi everyone, this is Heather Lottinen from the Flourish Academy. This is episode 322 and welcome to spring in Pittsburgh. As with many other areas, our weather can be a little bit unpredictable. And over in the FA community group, which you should be in, I'll post the link below, my friend Gina posted today, hey, how do you know when you should cancel, reschedule, notify your clients about weather? And I gotta say, this drives me crazy. I cannot stand rescheduling. Now, I will if I have to, obviously, but I will do anything as much as I can in weather, whatever it takes to get the session in when it is initially scheduled. That being said, I make my decisions based on the number of people involved. For instance, if I have a bride and groom and we're shooting their engagement session and the bride is getting hair and makeup done, then I will make that decision much earlier in the day, obviously to avoid her getting her hair and makeup done and then getting caught in the rain. And I tend to err on the side of caution in those, in those instances because of the hair and makeup. So that decision would be made very early in the day. If it's a family or a couple that isn't going to those types of lengths for their session, then I will communicate with them the night before. I'll say, hey, it looks like there's a 30% chance of rain tomorrow. I can let you know by 2 p.m. Does that work for you? If we're still on for 6 p.m., I can text you, we can chat. Would you rather just reschedule? Would that be more convenient? So I touch base with the client and I take it from there. Now this happened to Susie and I a few weeks ago. We had our senior posing workshop scheduled in April and it was 42 degrees and snowing that day. But it was pretty clear the day before that it was going to be cold, so we obviously rescheduled. But we had to make that decision pretty early on because there were many people involved. About 10 to 12 people were involved in that workshop. So obviously the more people involved, the earlier you have to make that decision. I have camera club tomorrow evening. There could be anywhere from 30 to 40 photographers that descend upon my homestead. We also have a young family with 2 small children who are going to get dolled up for us to photograph. This is challenging because the weather right now says a 65% chance of thunderstorms, pop-up thunderstorms, meaning there isn't a front on the radar per se, but it's very humid and muggy and those thunderstorms pop up. We were out and about on Saturday, much like today. It's a beautiful morning, but you can feel it's kind of muggy, and then there were these terrible pop-up showers, and then it just poured down rain for hours and hours and hours on end. Sometimes it pours down rain for 5 minutes and then clears up. It's super annoying, but you have to communicate with your client. You have to make that decision. Again, it's based on how many people are involved. If I have a lot of people involved, then I'm going to make that decision earlier, and I'm going to err on the side of caution. If it's only 1 person or 2 people and they're not going to great lengths for their session, then I'll make that decision a little bit later. And you just kind of have to play it by ear. I look at the percentages, I look at different weather apps, I look at, is it a pop-up or is it a line of showers, what's happening? And this also depends on the client's schedule. Are they incredibly busy? Is there absolutely no other time to do this? Or do they not like the threat of the showers and they say, no, forget it, we're pretty relaxed and easy, let's reschedule. It's not a great answer to this question, but I'd love for you to leave a comment and please let everyone know how you handle situations like this, because maybe you have an idea that we haven't thought of and it just helps other people. I'll see you in the next video.